The last studio album I did was Forevermore, and I really loved that, and I thought, oh, this would be a nice one to finish off, go out nice, you know, that's all fine. And then we did the tribute album to my Purple experience, and then I thought, that's going to be, you know, my swan song, that's the, you know, salute to how I go out of the business the way I came in. But no, but it's the passion, the muse that hangs out with me and drinks with me and smokes a spliff with me, you know. I'm still loving what I do, and thank God I appear to still be able to do it, you know. The bottom line is the necessary elements for a Whitesnake project are hard rock, rhythm and blues, melody, hooks, you know, riffs, and we've got it all there. We've got touching music, you know. Whitesnake can caress as softly as it can, balls to the wall. Admiring beautiful women, gorgeous women, because you're all gorgeous, whatever size or shape, whatever you are, you're all gorgeous, you're beautiful women. And the madness that can create, when really, if you look at somebody and you go, it's all in flesh and blood, skin and bone, but it makes a grown man weep and a young man moan.
The old albums of Whitesnake, every song had something. Is This Love had something. Still Then I was a totally different approach, but still the same record. I think this is the cool thing about the new album, that every song has a unique persona.
Yeah, Whitesnake pretty much covers the gamut when it comes from different types of songs, you know, from ballads to heavy stuff to in-your-face rockers to just full-on blues stuff. I like the heavier stuff. I have a tendency leaning toward the heavier the better, you know. It's kind of in my DNA.
It's got all the elements of a Whitesnake record. It's rockin', you know, and it's got ballads. So I think we've covered the bases for your Whitesnake fan on this record.
I'm so blessed with these musicians, not only fabulous musicians, but other than Tommy, God bless him, who does make his own sonic assault, usually on the microphones at the end of songs, but they're all great singers. They're all capable of being lead singers, so I'm totally blessed in hard rock with the possibility of fabulous commercial harmonies, you know, that without, you know, compromising the integrity of Whitesnake.
Coverdale's a master at getting the best out of you, and I think the art of that is to completely remove you from your comfort zone. In fact, take you miles away. You can't even see it anymore, and so you're sort of having to rely on your instincts. And I think everybody in this band, whether they know it or not, has been influenced by that philosophy. That is, you know, I'm going to push you way out there on the plank, and you'll be okay, don't worry. You know, and I appreciate that. I've grown leaps and bounds in this band because of that, you know, that credo that he lives by, you know.
It's been the night together, baby, you and me. We'll set the night on fire, just you wait and see.
Writing with David, it's like this, boom, 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 boom. If you're not completely focused on everything that he says, and everything he says is said quickly, then you're out of the game, you know, forget it. Luckily, he's talking about music, and music is probably the only thing I know about. David's speaking my language when we're writing a song together.
I'm always writing something. I'm always good at picking a guitar up or sitting at the piano, tinkling around. And there's always something, I'm happy to say. I have a great muse. You know, here, try this. Oh wow, that's good. You know, so it was an utter delight for me to discover that Reb and I could create really potent music, and the same with Joel. It was really cool. And I'm thrilled we did it.
Yeah, David's great about getting the best out of all of us in terms of playing and letting us go and be ourselves, and that's definitely a huge plus in terms of working with him, and something I'm really grateful for.
What kind of environment David creates is we are on the ship and we got a captain, and he's the captain, you know, huzzah! And he always has this great attitude, and he's very vibrant and positive, and he loves the music. He's very supportive of all of us, is like a family, and he likes it that way. So coming here and doing these projects, we all look forward to it.
I've gotten some really great drumming ideas from David, you know. It's the beauty of a band when you have a lot of people thinking in the same direction and the same focus. You learn and you get really great ideas from people that not necessarily drummers, you know. So I try to take advantage of all the resources that are available, you know, in that perspective.
I couldn't believe it, because the first time I got here, I thought it was for the Purple Tour. I thought it was just the last tour. So I said, okay, I'm gonna have my highlights in my career and play with my favorite band. And then when I started to consider the idea of doing original material, that was, well, my name is gonna be on the record. That was my first concern, so I need to be the best. So I started to think about how I could like put something on the plate for the others in order to make them proud of me. And so I was very excited, of course, and I'm still very excited. I can't believe, until I see the CD, the real thing, I won't believe it.
I had a lot of fun making that record. I mean, I've been, you know, these guys are my friends, and they're partners in crime, you know. We're very comfortable around one another. That's what makes it so much fun. It's like you can kind of hang out in your socks all day type of vibe, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's a great bunch of guys in this band. The tours that we've done have been lots of laughs. You know, Michael Devin is really one of the funniest guys I've ever met. I mean, he can do any voice and imitate. We're rarely speaking in our own voices on our band bus. So it's a lot of fun. You know, everybody's got their own brand of humor. TA's great with the one-liners, and Reb is also great with voices and is a very witty guy. So it's lots of laughs, and that tends to go a lot further than you would think on the road. You know, when you're laughing and having a good time together, that makes all the musical stuff a lot less, I guess, grinding. You know, when you're traveling and going through difficult conditions, it really helps to have that positivity and the laughs to kind of carry you through. So they're a joy to work with, and I think we have great chemistry together in that regard.
In the night, me and Reb would spend some time in the studio, and I got the chance to record him doing some guitars. And the best experience I had is like, he's such a talented guy. And when he was playing, I remember he was playing a solo, and he threw the pick, and he kept playing, and he got the pick back, and it's amazing. I mean, I would never do something like that. Now I would, because I've seen that. But I think, yeah, the cool thing about every member of the band is that you can have stories every day, because everybody has their own character, and they don't fake. I mean, everybody's everybody.
Tommy is one of a kind. They broke the mold. The Lord above said, okay, Tommy Aldridge, you know, throw the rest out. He's so unique, and he's so funny. I love Tommy, you know? And he's got these sayings. He's got Tommyisms. I call them Tommyisms. Man, it's hotter than a three-pecker billy goat in here. Oh, man, it's colder than a horse heart, man. Right? Just these things, you know. You know, if you got to leave fast, he says, man, grab your ball huggers and hoof covers. We got to get out of here. Your ball huggers and hoof covers. My underwear and shoes. So I got to decipher this shit with this guy first. I'm like, who is this man, you know? He's amazing. He's got so much energy. And I challenge anybody, like half his age, to get behind a kid and do what he does. He's a fucking marvel of modern science, man. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think people play like their personalities. So in my experience, I've only met a handful of musicians that didn't play like their personalities in my lifetime.
The big balance about this band, and everybody has their own persona. I mean, Joel is a very talented, great player. He can read, he's a very super musician. And Reb is the heart of the band for me. And I like the wisdom that Michael has, so to speak. So I think we all try to fit ourselves, creating a good balance. So playing with them is not about pushing yourself into the mix. It's like trying to realize what's going on and trying to see if you can actually add something to it. And everybody is very aware of that, and everybody is very respectful in that way.
Now, we've just released a really dark, intense, end of the world, Armageddon, the real story of the Burn song from Deep Purple, Mark III. So this one, it's gonna be, Whitesnake, but it's still heavy, but it's gonna be fun. A smile song, it's kind of like Kittens Got Claws, Give Me All Your Love Tonight, that kind of thing. And just that's it, look at it as a bit of fun. After the density and the imagery of Burn, which was just so much fun to do that. To do something that's like equally fun, but hopefully puts a smile on your face, gives you oh wow, that's fun, shut up and kiss me, How many times have you wanted to say that to somebody who's like overcompensating? For Christ's sake, shut up and kiss me.
Holy baby, you set my soul on fire. You got my temperature rising, I'm full of hot burning desire.
Well, we have a very special guest. That's, of course, if we can get it off blocks, Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the welcome return of the Whitesnake Jaguar. So it's been in storage for a while, but we're going to get that out of mothballs and just have some fun with it. Get a bunch of people just not trying to recreate anything like the Here We Go Again video. This is literally just for fun. Here We Go Again, and the video is such an iconic piece. This is in no way, shape or form diminishing it or trying to copycat it or anything like that. It literally is Tyler Bournes and I were discussing ideas. How can we make this fun? Let's do it as a club performance. Yeah, everyone's down for that. Now what are we going to put in the inserts? I know. What about, so I don't even know if people will be pushing it around the corner. I don't know. But we're going to see if anybody wants to roll around on it and fall off it and stuff. But yeah, so an old friend is going to make a welcome appearance.
I think people is gonna feel it, that this is a total Whitesnake album, and I think they're gonna love it.
One of the things I look at an album is, if this was my debut album, could I tour on it? And I could play all of these songs and love each one. They've got, it's a great balance.
The feeling I get when it's all said and done and everything is quiet is excitement, because I know that the road is coming. I know that the tour is on its way, and I can fulfill my everlong fantasies of being a pirate. I like that. I like being a road dog.
I'm just so honored that I still have a voice and a place in music. After all these years, I would never have imagined that at 66 years old, I'd be, number one, making a new album, preparing to go on tour, make a video, Why can't I take up fishing or knitting? What the hell? But it's really what keeps me alive. I've tried to retire and failed miserably. As long as I have the passion and there's people, I think my incredible gratitude and appreciation to the millions of people who've supported my work for so many years, and I never want to let them down, and that's part of the drive. So I'm the luckiest bastard I know.
After all is said and done,